really love the sound of this choir because it helps me so much when I'm setting words because I can hear them singing it. They have such a warm, tender way of singing, such a loving, full of soul and meaning. You can get a choir that can do everything perfectly well and sing beautiful pitch and balance and all the rest of it. But if it lacks that massive fourth dimension that this choir has in abundance, then it's probably not even worth starting. This choir just, for me, ticks all the boxes, and it helps me to imagine my pieces with their sound in mind, because they've got all the colours that I love best. And it's things I can't put into words. There's something about the way they sing, their tones, there's nothing harsh, it's all just beautiful. When I was first asked to write something, it was quite an overwhelming thought. However, I had a go and hoped my best that it would be taken in the way I wanted it to be. Philip Barnes guided me through it, really. He was telling me in a gentle way what the choir was actually capable of doing, and why not have that melody in this voice? And why not have? He didn't criticise anything that or any of my music. It was just a different way of painting the picture to a much greater effect. And also with this choir, they do choose their locations. They're differing locations for each programme, which I think is amazing. And it's terribly important to get the right sound of a choir suited to the location. So I think I have developed my style. I'm quite eclectic because there's so much of things when I was growing up, music of the composers that I love, be it Gesualdo or, Palestrina or Fauré or the English, early 19th century things, but 20th century things even. So there's lots of colours and hints of the things that I unashamedly have in my music and my style. My inspiration always comes from the words, because if the words don't come first and they don't give you the musical thoughts, then it's probably a no-starter, really, because I can never shoehorn words into an already written piece of music. It just wouldn't work. I don't think it would ever work, but it certainly wouldn't work for me. I'd have no heart in it. But this particular piece that the choir's going to sing of mine, Miss Me But Let Me Go, is the most moving poem ever, and so I got quite involved with this emotionally, and it was just had no end of inspiration for me. It was such a precious thing to try and put across. It's got to be so positive yet so warm and loving and tender, which this choir has in abundance, as we know. So that was where my inspiration comes from, the text and also the purpose of this piece, really, because if it can help somebody. I think it's everybody's worry and doubt as to what's going to happen to your loved ones when they go or you go. But it's something I think about, certainly. And I had a chance to try and put it into music that was going to be comforting in some way, but uplifting.